Welcome, everybody, to this Friday edition of the PrizePicks Show here at FTN. We're going to jump right in, and as a Sixers fan, it pains me to admit where we're starting off today. We're going to this Sixers game, and we're going to start with Kyle Lowry, less than 11.5 points. We've got this around 70% to hit. Obviously, he's not a scorer. He's looking to create. He's looking to facilitate. But this is also about the fact that I am worried about a blowout in this game. So we can also then pair this with, as any of you guys know, one of my favorite plays is to go to the turnover department and look for these less plays on turnovers. And sure enough, we have two on Pelicans. We can add Zion Williamson less than 2.5 turnovers, 64% to hit. And it's interesting, this has a small negative correlation bonus. If we get rid of Zion, add CJ McCollum less than 1.5, we get a plus 0.7% correlation bonus. It's also a little bit more likely to hit at 66%. So this is a great foundation. Interestingly, if you also add Zion back into this play, it is still positively correlated. One of the reasons, as I said, personally, I'm worried that my Sixers get blown out. If that happens, Lowry is extremely likely to get fewer than 11.5 points. And then it also means that Pelicans offense is flowing well. They're scoring at ease. And they're also probably then playing fewer minutes. So the less than turnover picks both become more likely to be correct as well. This is a fantastic foundation, I think, for tonight. You can also just pick your favorite, go with the Lowry and McCollum pairing instead, leave Zion out. But we get some more strong correlation if we go to this Cavs and Timberwolves game, and maybe we even lean into a little bit of a narrative here and say, you know what, Anthony Edwards is coming off one of the best games, one of the best performances of the entire NBA season. Over 40 points scored, the incredible game-winning block, which if anyone hasn't seen, do yourself a favor, go watch that play. Absolutely unbelievable. We've seen people hit their head on rims before. I'm not sure I've ever seen someone hit their shoulder on the backboard at the same time. Just an unbelievable athletic play and at a perfect time. But if we want to go down narrative street, maybe the fact that he had that performance last night, coupled with the fact that he had 2 early trips to the locker room, he's a little bit tired tonight, not quite himself. Plus, there's just natural variance in basketball, right? So fewer than 30.5 points seems to be a really strong play tonight. We only have him projected at 27.8. That's about 65% likely to hit. And then check out the correlation between Edwards less than 30.5 points and Rudy Gobert more than 15.5 points. We have that only at about 51.5%, but this correlation bonus is now through the roof on these 5 plays. You can search for your favorite play outside of this one, turn it into a 6-pick play. Maybe you go the first quarter points route that I've discussed in the past. And I think some of these sites, PrizePicks, Underdog, even Sleeper now, they don't always do the best job of setting the projections for first quarter points because they're not quite looking at rotation. So sometimes a guy like Jalen Brunson will play 12 minutes of the first quarter quite often. Tyrese Halliburton, usually somewhere between 6 and 9 minutes. So just because they have the same game-long or a similar game-long point projection doesn't mean that their first quarter points projection should be just as similar. Oftentimes it is. So we can take advantage of those kinds of things and turn this into a really nice 6-pick play. That is where I'm headed for today. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.